Hello, darlings. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about adult finger painting. Yes, it's a real thing. It's actually called instinctualism, and it's up and coming. Nobody really knows about it. Maybe the art community does. If you're part of the art community, let me know. So it was so funny because I wanted to do this video for a while. I had this idea. And I was doing one of those things where you're scrolling down your Facebook, kind of being mindless, and I come across this article from somebody I follow. I forget, I think it's Artist Gallery or something along those lines. And an article came up for Iris Scott, who is a instinctualist oil painter. Now, I would not suggest that you start with oils, with doing finger painting, but I will link her below. She is absolutely stunning, stunning, the work that she does, all by finger painting. And yeah, so beautiful. It was beautiful stuff. So I'll link that below. If you guys are interested, go check her out. So I wanted to show you an example of finger painting, but then I have to kind of take you guys and move you, and I want to do that with, I have to take my phone because I do this on a webcam, so I have to take my phone. So that's going to be the second half of the video. If you guys are interested, I'm going to kind of give you examples of how to, do finger painting and what it can help for you. It's really about having fun. It's really about being under no pressure whatsoever, kind of like the adult coloring books, only you don't have to go out and buy a book for this. You can do it in your home. You can do it at any time. All you need are paints. You can buy, I'll show you examples of the paint that I use. Really, it's not expensive at all. All you need is a couple of colors, primary colors, then you can mix them, maybe a color wheel. Look up the color wheel on the internet and you can mix however, whatever colors that you need. I personally use finger painting when I'm just starting a painting because I really want to get the composition and the feel for things, and I don't sketch things out usually. I will just kind of go right into painting on a canvas because that's what feels comfortable for me. That's what makes me feel like I have the most control. So I will paint a background with literally just like squirting paint onto the canvas and then really just like going in with my hands and making like all types of textures and really trying to set up the scene for myself. I will do that with acrylics. I have not even thought to try it with oil paints. Oil paints are non-soluble in water. Obviously they're oil, so you have to clean it off with like turpentine. And it can get pretty rough on your hands. I don't know if there's any other way to clean off oil paints on your hands, really. There's this other thing that I used. I bought it at Pearl Paint. RIP Pearl Paint, by the way. If you're from New York or you've lived in New York before, you know that Pearl Paint is out of business here, so I can't go back there and buy this. I don't know if they sell it anywhere else. So if you know, I'll show it to you guys in the second half. If you know who sells this stuff, it's magical. It cleans any type of brush, however long it's been sitting in whatever kind of paint, and it makes it like brand shiny new. Anyway, I digress. So I would use oil. I would use acrylic paint, not oil, especially if you're first starting. And it really helps me to bring feelings forth, helps me work through things that I wouldn't have thought of before. Very similar to tarot, where you kind of work with it and you kind of have like these mini realizations of like, oh, I never thought of it that way, or really kind of lets you pull things out of your emotional storage and use that and and work through feelings that you probably would have never been able to tap into before. So yes, so the next thing that I will show you guys is me finger painting and setting up a little finger paint area, and I'll tell you everything that I use, and then maybe you guys can paint along with me, or you can send me your own finger paintings. I would love to see them. So yeah, I'll see you in a few seconds. Alright, so this is the thing that I was talking about. It is a brush cleaner. I don't know if you can get that. It's kind of blurry. There we go. Brush cleaner and preserver. And this stuff is like the bee's knees. It really is. It's just, it really gets everything off. Sometimes you have to sit there and scrub a little bit, but I mean, it says use for oils, acrylics, and watercolors, which covers all bases, and that is lovely. So if it might actually use for, I don't know if you could use it for like makeup, maybe, but it makes it feel so freaking beautiful and soft and just like new. It really is awesome. So I suggest you guys check that out if you want to use brushes. But anyway, so I'm just going to be using 3 paint colors, just for, you know, quick finger painting. And I would suggest you kind of use paper that is, like cardstocky. You want kind of like a thick absorbent paper. And you also want a rag to wipe your fingers on. And I just have 3 colors here. The paints are called basics. So basics are super cheap, like super affordable. It's Liquitex brand, and you can get them at like any Michael's or AC Moore or any art or craft stores. They're pretty much they're very affordable, just very affordable. So and sometimes these come with like a package, so you'll get like a pretty decent sized package for, you know, good pricing. And, you know, it doesn't really matter the brands of the paints. People say it matters sometimes, but I always, you know, I don't feel that way. So what we're going to do is just kind of get into the paint here. Alright, get nice and sloppy, and you can kind of just go in and do what you want, whatever you feel like you want to do, you know. So if you want to maybe just flow with it a little bit. Oh yeah, look how beautiful that looks on like the blue. Yeah, you can get like different colored, you know, cardstock if you want. You can use whatever you have. If you're gonna use just regular like computer paper, you can I would suggest you double up on that, just so, you know, it depends on how much you really want to use. I don't know if you're like a minimalist, you know, you can just kind of really get in there, you know, maybe do different shapes and just kind of go with the flow here. And just, you know, whatever you feel like doing, making it organic or mechanical looking or minimalist, or, you know, and you can just work in the colors, and then when you're done with that color, you just kind of take your rag and you do that. I'm holding my phone too while I do this. Don't mind me. I am, you know, I'm doing this all one-handed here. So let's see. I'm going to the black now. If I can get this open. There we go. Okay. Get into the black there. Let's go in and just kind of, you know, I just want to maybe in the in-between here. you can even get like maybe a small bowl or cup of water and, you know, maybe dip your fingers in and then kind of like mix it with the paint a little bit, just so it's like easier to flow, because sometimes paint gets a little thick to move, you know? And obviously it's easier to do without like with two hands. I'm only doing this with one hand right now, so it would probably be easy to do with two hands. You can kind of hold the paper down and really like get into, you know, what you want to do. So, and it's just whatever you feel. You don't have to really do anything crazy. You just paint what you feel. You can use any colors, you know, I'm just using these colors as an example. I just like this combination of colors. But you can do anything. It can be abstract. You can have an idea if you want. You can paint a landscape. You can do anything you want. So, yeah, very easy, very simple, lots of fun. Yeah, I would just suggest, you know, you guys get messy. Get like a bottle of wine or something and you know, go at it. Have like a finger painting party with your friends and stuff. And I would love to see what you guys create. If you want, you can either send it to my email. I will link that below. Or you can send it, post it on my Facebook. So friend me on my Facebook and post it on there. I really want to see you guys, even if you comment down below. I don't know if it shows pictures. I'm not actually sure about that. I'm still new to YouTube. So yeah, show me what you guys create. Let me see it. Let me see your works of art and all your fun. So yeah, that would be lovely. All right, guys. Well, I will see you guys soon, hopefully, and can't wait to see what you guys create. Love you. Bye.